Welcome on this beautiful afternoon to the heads for what will be an epic day of celebrations, love, laughter, and no doubt good times and everyone busting their best dance moves later on. My name is Catherine Uren and I'm a Commonwealth Registered Marriage Celebrant and friend of Abbie and Sam's, and it's my absolute pleasure to be here today to officiate. Each and every single person here today has been invited along for a few reasons. 1. You were all lucky enough to make the cut when Abbie and Sam looked at each other and said, "Who do we want to share our open bar with?" Abbie and Sam know that you'll all party the night away and make it absolutely epic, but most importantly, you are all their people. You are so incredibly special to Abbie and Sam. You've continually backed them throughout life, shown up for them when they needed you, and loved them endlessly over the years. Abbie and Sam know how lucky they are having every single one of you here today in their lives. You all mean so much to them, and they've been so lucky to be supported by you all over the years. They honestly couldn't have imagined today happening without all the people that mean the most to them being here. Thank you for showing up today, and thank you in advance for all the times you'll show up for them in the future. There are also some very special people that have been there from the very beginning for Abbie and Sam. Loved them unconditionally over the years and always supported their ideas, goals and dreams, no matter how big or crazy they were. That is their families, and in particular their parents, Sam's parents, Zoe and Peter, and Abbie's parents, Tony and Lynn. Your support of them both as individuals and a couple means the absolute world to them. You've opened your homes and hearts and welcomed them both into your families from the very beginning. Abbie and Sam cherish all the special moments you've shared over the last 9 years and look forward to making many more amazing memories in the years to come. Thank you for absolutely everything you've done for them both. To the amazing bunch of people standing up here today alongside Abbie and Sam, Emily, Roxy, Sammy, and Alex, Shay, Drew, Ben, Colby and Chris, as well as Kate, Abbie's best friend and bridesmaid, who unfortunately couldn't make it today because she was cutting it a little bit fine with the pregnancy. A big thank you to you all for many years of good times, good memories, beers consumed and adventures. But also thank you for keeping Abbie and Sam in check in the lead up to the big dance today, for keeping them calm, for making sure they were looking fabulous, arrived on time, without any food stains all over themselves. Let's take it back a little. A sport-mad lad from the Western District of Victoria and an adventure-loving lass from across the Bass Strait in Tassie made the big move to Geelong to begin their university studies. Sam and Abbie were enjoying getting quite well acquainted with uni life, but what they both never expected while living on res in Warn Ponds was finding their best friend, their forever person. Sam had seen Abbie around at a couple of functions, and after a good Facebook stalk, he had decided she was a good sort. He just needed her to now realise that he was also a good sort, enlisting the help of a mutual friend to make this happen. Eventually, the Facebook stalking turned into messaging each other and meeting up for drinks at a couple of uni nights, then Abbie and Sam sharing their first kiss on the dance floor at the elusive Eureka Hotel. From that moment, Abbie and Sam started hanging out, and they have not stopped. First impressions can be fleeting, but they often leave an imprint on your heart. Obviously, Sam's first impressions were a photo of a Tassie gal in her flannel, but he was smitten with how beautiful she was. But the first time they met, he realised how much fun she was, how much Abbie loved a laugh, and that she was always up for a good time. Abbie thought Sam looked like a fun person to be around, someone that likes a beer. Not much has changed. But on first meeting, she loved how easily they got along, how much fun they had, how funny Sam was, and how handsome he was. Abbie and Sam quickly realised that they were meant for one another. They had so much in common, but also had their differences. Those differences balanced them out. For one another, Abbie and Sam felt like home. They knew that if they had each other, their good health and happiness, then that was all they truly needed. Abbie and Sam, can you believe that it's been 9 years? From all those years ago when you were struggling uni students to now and all that you've achieved. You've made so many amazing memories together, from all the random adventures with your friends, hanging out with each other's families, loving your beautiful nieces and nephew, kicking off your careers and building your first home together. Everyone here today knows that there is only bigger and better things to come for the two of you. Abbie, your husband-to-be knows you are a sensitive and affectionate person who loves being around people. He loves your kind heart and how caring you are towards your family, your friends, and your patients through your work. He loves how much you make him laugh and all of the silly moments you share together. He knows that life with you will never be dull, fun times will always be had, as long as he allows you to get plenty of beauty sleep. Sam, your wife-to-be loves how kind, cheeky and fiercely loyal you are. She knows that you are forever looking out for those you love, checking in on your mates, family, and know that Abbie will always be there to check in on you. She loves your positivity and the way you bring people together and love everyone for exactly who they are. And because she rarely gets annoyed at you, when she does, take it seriously. There are 2 things that are often required to make it to a wedding. 1, 2 people very much in love, which we have. 2, a proposal, which there was. On a chilly winter's Sunday afternoon, after quite a few busy weeks, Sam had planned a day out, just him and Abbie, to spend some quality time together. In typical Sam fashion, he'd played footy the day prior and got injured. Was hobbling around but determined to make this day happen. Abbie kindly suggested the movies as an alternative and an activity with less walking. But Sam wasn't sure how a proposal at Reading Cinemas would have gone down. After a day driving along the coast, a stop at the lighthouse in Aries and a stop on the way home at Fairhaven Beach, Sam knew this was his time to shine. Sam had always joked that they weren't even an official couple, as he'd never officially asked Abbie to be his girlfriend, but he was making that joke redundant by asking her to be his wife. Like a good supportive wife-to-be, as Sam went to drop one knee to propose, realising he had a bung leg, he needed to lean on Abbie as he bent down and finally popped the question. In true Abbie and Sam form, they laughed the whole way through, couldn't wait to share the good news with their family and friends. Of course, it was obviously a big yes, and now we're here today to start the next chapter of fun in the journey that is Abbie and Sam. Your friends and family are so important to you both, and you feel so blessed to be surrounded by them all today and enjoy your evening celebrating with them. So in that case, I think we should move along, get you two legally hitched so that these celebrations can begin. Who's with me? Yeah. Abbie and Sam, are you ready? Yeah, let's do it. So ready. Little bit of serious stuff, you two. As a Commonwealth registered marriage celebrant, I must remind you that I am duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. Before you are joined in marriage, in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of two people to the exclusion of all others voluntarily entered into for life. Well, you've already turned and faced one another, so let's do it. Didn't listen on Tuesday, did you? As you share this time together, take a deep breath, soak it all in, and enjoy this special moment. Shay, may we please have the rings? Oh, down the back. Thank you. Who's going first? You go. Oh. Am I holding the microphone?
Oh.
All right.
Is that for me?
Yep.
Well. Tell me if I have to lift it up at all.
Just nice and close.
Throw off this.
Mm-hmm.
I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Sam McLean Caldo Weston, take you, Abbie Patricia Sims, to be my lawful wedded wife. Abbie, my whole world changed when I met you. I remember the first time I laid eyes on you, and I knew you would be the one. You are the strongest, most caring person I have ever met. and you simply are the most beautiful person in the world. You are always putting others first, whether it be at work as a nurse or at home with your friends and family. This is something I truly adore. Everybody loves you, but not as much as me. I love how you always run to the door when I get home and how you come find me when you haven't seen me for 5 minutes in the house. It is your affectionate nature that I adore the most. You make my heart grow watching you with our nieces and nephew, and I can't wait for that to be us with our children in the future. You always make me laugh with your silly antics, whether it be singing and dancing around the kitchen or your quirky little sayings. I can truly be myself around you and my world lights up as soon as I see you. You challenge me every day and encourage me to grow to be the best possible person I can be. You're always there for me, whether it be celebrating my successes or cheering me up when I'm down. You make me feel loved and inspire me to chase my dreams. I'm so lucky and can't wait to call you my wife. I promise to brighten up your day through the tough times and celebrate during the good times. I promise to always be there for you, to care for you, or leave you alone when you've just finished night shift. I promise to support you always and help all of your dreams come true. I promise to always listen to you, even if you've told me the story 5 times before. I promise to make you feel safe, protected, and loved. I promise to always make you smile and laugh, even if I look silly doing it. Nothing else matters when I'm with you. Abbie, you are the best thing that has ever happened to me. You are my best friend, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. I love you.
I love you. Oh, got it. We've got tissues just in case the eyeball's leaking. Do you want me to hold it or are you good?
No, I'm good.
All right, nice and close.
Oh. It's a tough crowd, tough act to follow. I call upon the persons here present to witness I, Abbie Patricia Sims, take you, Sam McLean Caldo Weston, to be my lawful wedded husband. Sam, there are just too many things I love about you to summarise in this moment. So I'll get to the good stuff that I know every single person here knows to be true. The greatest thing about you is your incredibly huge heart. And there is a kindness in your soul like I've never seen before. We've spent the better part of 9 years together and I still find myself in awe of your kindness, loyalty, and how you generously give yourself to your family, friends, and complete strangers. Every single person that comes into your life gets the genuine, down-to-earth shorty treatment. And it's not lost on me how lucky I am to be on the receiving end of that for the rest of my life. I love that in any given day, at any given time, I can look over at you and know I am loved, unconditionally and for exactly who I am. Even when I'm impatient, even when I can't make a decision to save myself. Even when I tell you the same story 7 times. And even when tired, crabby Abbie takes hold. Our bond is something I wish I could put into words, but it's indescribable. I love that we speak our own language and always have. So many times I've wondered that if anyone was a fly on the wall in our house, what a weird couple of humans they think that we are. But I think we're perfect and so authentically ourselves because we allow each other to be. My favourite moments aren't the big ones, but the everyday ones on the ordinary days. An early morning coffee in bed, a laughing fit midway through brushing our teeth, a dance performance around the kitchen bench, or singing to you when I'm in the shower. These genuine, real, everyday moments solidify that you are my best friend and my soulmate, and you make me feel like $1,000,000 every single day. I know that because of you, I am more patient. I know that because of you, I'm more resilient. I know that because of you, I'm a more positive person. I know that with you, I'll be happy. I'll always be loved. And my life will be so, so much richer. I promise to always treat you with the same kindness. I promise to always have your back. And when life throws us challenges, we'll be okay because we're the strongest team there is. I promise to never ever stop having fun and laughing at each other's super stupid jokes. I promise to always be your home, your family, and your safe place to fight for every single dream you have and follow you on every adventure you want to take. Sam, you are the absolute joy of my life, and this is the easiest and best decision I've ever made. I know that being your wife will be the greatest adventure, and I'll love you forever.
We love you so much. Come on, mate.
Yeah, I'm good.
Do you want a tissue?
I've got one, thanks. Abbie and Sam, today in front of your beautiful family and closest friends, you shared your vows and ring. Oh, hang on, rings.
Oh, get the bling out.
Told you to not let me forget. Let's do some bling.
Oh, yeah.
Keep your head nice and flat, my dear.
This one.
Yes. All right, let's try that again. Abbie and Sam, today in front of your beautiful family and closest friends, you shared your vows and rings and made a commitment to always love, support, and care for each other. You've done it. You've married your best friend. It is now my absolute pleasure to pronounce you as husband and wife. Sam, you may kiss your beautiful wife. To quote both Abbie and Sam, every day is special to us. The little things are the big things. Everyone, jump to your feet if able and make some noise for the newly married Mr. and Mrs. Weston!